Hello, trading is closed on April 30th, 2018. Let's go over our calls. We had a target here and it printed and there was support under it. We looked for a gap opening and a prompt move outside the day's range. We got that. We said the gap and the move outside the range didn't have to be in the same direction. Actually, we closed over these highs and under these lows. You can take your choice on that one. We said the pattern tended to have an early low and a late high. Here's your early low. There's your late high. Ignore the shape. Just look at the times and you'll see that's what it is, which means tomorrow's pattern will have an early low. It does not preclude gapping up first. And since there's a wall into the close, gapping up first is quite likely. But if it happens, I think it'll be reversed pretty fast. We said the pattern was usually positive and closes near the day's high. The one time it wouldn't be is if we had a big drop in the first hour or two. Well, 2 hours end right there, so I guess you could say it was off by about 5 minutes. When you have a pattern which typically rallies into the close and closes down like this instead, it should lead to further declines. Gapping up and taking out this high kills the pattern. I think that's not going to happen. So we should see lower prices tomorrow with a good chance we gap up first and trade there briefly. We did get a sell signal for MEJT right here. We got one here that ultimately lower prices would print, that move was fake, that this drop came too soon, and down we go. The general idea is that wave 1 is completed. We're making an ABC for wave red 2, and the question is that wave red 2 over? So let's look at this wave here starting at the top of blue C. Let's say that's blue C. The bulls have a problem here because if that's 1 and that's 2, we have an alternate count that we're still in wave black 3. This would be 1 of 3 and 2 of 3, and this has retraced almost all, but not all, which would be wave 1. Wave 1 has a high of 26.8355. And that's about 61 cents over today's high. So it looks as if this could be the count, that's still black 3, and that's 1 of 3, and that's 2 of 3, and that would mean we're in wave 3 down to multiple degree, unless we overtake this high, and that should be big trouble. So tomorrow's pattern, I think, is the one with the early low. It's a reasonable chance of gapping up first, but as long as this high holds, I think lower prices should print. It could be much lower prices. Let's not forget, this is my change in trend date. If it comes within a few minutes, that's close enough. So we have a lot of stuff that should lead to much lower prices as long as this high, or actually the high prior to that high, holds. And there's a pretty good chance of that happening. And that's today's call.